Yo, what's up? Welcome to another shitty episode of this dumb fucking podcast.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, let's fucking do this. I'm all pumped up for this one, dude.
Right?
What's up, boys?
Yeah, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm just fucking.
He said, I don't know.
fucking
What's up, man? How you doing? I don't know.
How's married life, Seth?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck no, guy. Married life's, yeah, I mean, that's actually the good part. The rest of it fucking sucks.
Dude,
but
there's
married
nothing better than boobies, man. You know what I mean?
dude, yeah.
Nothing better than boobies, dude.
When your wife's trying to get pregnant, it's the best time.
Yes!
Oh, it's Bryce already?
Oh no, I think they were trying.
Enjoy each other for a
No,
while.
listen, bro,
before
they
you
were
take on-
trying. I think they were, from what he said, I think they were trying instantly. Like, that was the first thing. She was like, yo,
dude,
baby time. It's time to make babies, bro.
Dude, it's the worst.
I'm itching down there. Put it out.
Dude, today, her best friend just had a baby this morning. No,
Yeah.
yesterday morning. So
Uh-huh.
she went and visited today at the hospital.
Yeah.
Man, I got home from work. She's like, look at all these pictures. Do you think you'll still be awake when you get home from the podcast? I'm like, I mean, if you want me to be. Well, she's just like, I could see her ovaries drop talking to me. I was like, fuck.
You got to do like that CNN guy. You got to do like that CNN guy and rub one out.
Yeah.
And then go home and it'll take 6 fucking hours. Shit's on fire. Well, dude,
man.
she's a nurse, so she knows the ovulation schedule. That's the what you
Dude,
gotta
she'll
do.
tell me what her temperature is, and I have to come home.
They
Yeah,
they
you
get
have to
him
come home and
pregnant.
insert the meat thermometer.
Dude, it might as well be. She has an ovulation thermometer, and she's like, I'm almost 100 degrees. Come home. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Oh, I want to
So,
fuck you. I don't want to burn my wiener.
I hope.
Like, would you stick that in a pot of boiling water, Seth, at 100 degrees? I don't think so.
I never had to worry about that fucking shit.
Man, I don't know.
I'm like fertile myrtle, man. I just be fucking, every time I was trying not to, I was having a baby.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's kind of more the thing. Like when it feels like you're trying to make a kid, it's a little nerve wracking. But the rest of it, it's fun.
I'll tell you what. I never told this story on the podcast, so this might be a little interesting. Scott was born in 2000, right?
All right.
So remember they had all that millennial baby shit?
Oh
Remember
yeah.
that? It was like the first kid to be born in New Year's. So one of the radio stations my wife listens to, they said they had a contest. If you're ovulating on this date, you could possibly have a New Year's baby, right? So she's like, holy shit, I am. So her and like 4 other couples sign up for this fucking contest, right? So we go down to this radio station and they're interviewing us. And he's like, dude, get some free plugs, promote your business on the air and all this shit. I'm just sitting there like, you know, whatever. They put us up in a hotel and they paid for everything, dinner, hotel. And she was the only one to get pregnant, right? So, of course, then they had us on for follow-ups as she was, you know, progressing through the pregnancy and everything. And her doctor was like, I'm thinking this kid's coming around the 2nd or 3rd. It's probably not going to be New Year's Eve, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, well, can we help it along? And it's kind of got to be natural in order to be valid, I guess. You know, they can't do a C-section at exactly that time. And plus the doctor's New Year's. So anyway, Scott waited to come out onto this January 6th, you know. But after that, we went on the radio and, dude, Costco, like whatever radio station sponsors were there, Costco showed up with cases of diapers and formula. I mean, dude, I didn't buy diapers or formula for like the first year. It was crazy. You know, it was kind of cool. And then, but we were trying, but it was like no stress. Let's see if this happens. And then with JT, we wanted like 3 years between them, but it took an extra little while. You know, so he's fine.
I hear that all the time.
If you try too hard, that's what I'm saying. My thing is, if you're trying too hard, it's usually not going to work. You got to relax, stop milking the hog in the office, and go home and
right. You got to fire one off in the chamber before you
spray your fucking
All right,
roast.
hold up. So to give this guy the attention he wants, Bill, Bill, I'm super stoked for your football team, dude. I do not watch college football. I've stated that several times on this podcast over the last gajillion years. Tim Huber is the one that's the huge Buckeyes fan, not me. I don't give a fuck about you, the Wolverines, the Buckeyes, your fucking uncle. I don't give a single fuck. If it ain't got nothing to do with the Cleveland... Yeah, if it ain't got nothing to do with the Cleveland Browns...
Yeah, talk to you about this, right? You're gonna
God damn, dude. Just like fucking Jesus, the dude hasn't watched a podcast in a year. The Wolverines start winning. Now he's fucking talking shit. I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. Put on your Wolverines hat. I'll go buy a Buckeyes hat and I'll beat your fucking ass. How about that? We'll see who's the winner then. Shut the fuck up already. Jesus Christ.
You watch Monday Night Football or no?
Huh?
Do you see that game on Monday night?
Yeah, dude. Fuck, bro.
They just ran. They
ran the ball down their throat. I'm a professional sports guy. I'm not a college football guy. I haven't watched college football since Jim Tressel got fucking I haven't watched since then. That was the last time I watched a Buckeyes game. That was like on my children. That is the honest guy's truth. When Jim Tressel had to resign because of those fucking football pants, that was it for me. That was it. I'm no more college football.
Like, Pryor got in trouble for signing a
he traded he traded a pair of his football pants for a tattoo. That's what happened.
How fucking ridiculous is that?
And then the motherfucker had to resign. So that was it for me. That was it. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? So if you're looking to gloat, go to the Outlaw Window Cleaner page and gloat to Tim, because TJ does not give a single fuck. Not one. So now we can move along. Moving along.
That game reminds me of like mid-60s, like...
Dude, yeah, I know, right?
Packers Colts game, you know what I mean? They all did was like put a fullback in and just smash people. I can't believe they won that game. That's a ridiculous way to win a game.
Yeah, dude. Ridiculous. I think my Cleveland Browns need to watch that film and be like, hey, we should probably try running the football with the two awesome ass running backs that we have.
That you need to get a fullback on that team and just. Did you see that?
We have one. They drafted one. We have one. No, they're too busy putting 40 fucking tight ends in the game. Mark's like, oh no, football. Go get Mark.
Fucking gay.
Mark, go get your wife. Go get your wife so we can talk football. And then
she
when we're done,
watch this year. Ever since those fuckers started kneeling and everything, she's like, I'm not even watching the Patriots anymore.
Tim quit.
Like
that's the second time I've said that. Keep going. Nothing. Keep going.
No, they stopped playing the national anthem in the beginning, and she's just like, I'm not.
The national anthem's got no business at a fucking sporting event, professional sporting event anyway. None.
It's tradition.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
Well,
it's not.
In the 70s. Yeah.
No, it's not. I will listen. I'll dispel this rumor right now, and you can go on the internet and Google this shit your fucking self. They didn't start playing the national anthem at the fucking football games televised until 2001 when the fucking September 11th happened.
Okay, so that's 20 years.
The government, the government gave them a stipend. They paid them money to play that.
Yeah, I don't think they pay anymore either. Well, like all those flyovers and stuff, Mark, is huge things to bring in applicants to join Air Force.
It's all about recruiting, man.
The military doesn't get paid for the flyovers. They do it for like.
They don't get paid for it.
They pay for the flyovers.
They pay for the yes. And the government gives.
They paid the NFL for the flyovers.
Yeah, the government. The government gives the NFL a stipend for doing the national anthem, televised before a game.
I dislike Kaepernick for so many more reasons than the fact that he kneeled. One, a military person told him this was the most respectful way you can do it. Two, he's fucking an idiot that told him to do something. We've all fucked morons before, right? Mm-hmm. You ever fuck a girl when you were young and she's like, oh, do this thing, and you just do it because you're trying to get pussy? And then three, he's a fucking terrible quarterback that sucks ass at playing football.
Yeah, he's not a good quarterback.
If he was any good, he'd be playing.
Anyone that would get on and do a Netflix special and say that fucking NFL, the NFL is the same thing as slavery is a fucking moron. And you're not even black, guy. You're not even black, dude.
He's like Melba Toast black.
No, he's not black at all.
Melba Toast?
This dude is a fucking. This guy is. What the fuck is this guy talking
Every
about?
once in a while, I'll wake for a Markism.
Jesus fuck.
Oh, Mark. I love it. I fucking love you, dude. Melba.
I think our podcast is getting stale, man.
10 watchers?
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. He said Melba Toast, so.
Yeah. Well, it's still there. I mean, it hasn't dropped any.
I think after the holiday, we should just take some time off and see what happens.
I think a couple of weeks would be cool.
Yeah, I'm into that. Take a couple weeks, but I mean, dude, it's early on. People come in and out.
I might just put it behind a paywall and be done with it. And then the dudes that are Patreon members will be the only ones that can see it. So I don't have to deal with people like Bill. Go Blue! Go Blue! Go Blue! Go Blue!
Dude, listen, Michigan hasn't won shit in like 20 years.
I know, dude. Yeah.
Have your day.
Yeah,
your
dude.
day.
Jesus. Good for you, man.
Enjoy,
I think it's great.
Enjoy the win, the loss in a bowl game. Have a good one, guys.
I got a fucking I got a fucking buddy that's a huge Buckeyes fan, and that's what he said. He goes, I'm fucking glad they won. He's like, it wasn't, because the game, for all intents and purposes, the game wasn't what, it used to be. That used to be, the fucking shit. Everybody used to look forward to that game. That was the game, man. No other game mattered. You know what I mean? So.
Mm-hmm. That's
cool.
like back in the day, the Notre Dame Navy or Army game was like a big game every year. You watched it. Even if you didn't watch college football, you watched that game.
Army Navy was a big game. I don't even you watch it. You just watch it.
Mm-hmm. I lost interest in college football when it became fake NFL football, where you knew the best schools were getting paid off. Like, let's be honest, the kids who go to Alabama get fucking paid.
Yeah.
Let's be honest about it. Same 4 teams get in every fucking year.
To be honest with you, I think they should be paid. That's like a $1 billion operation they're running there.
But make it fair, right? Like, let everyone see the number, let everyone have a cap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then, it's like Cincinnati or, someone who's not in the SEC can fucking make it to the Final Four. You know what I mean? Like, make it interesting. I mean, kids get paid in basketball, but, like, it changes every year. You know what I mean?
Right.
And extend the playoffs to 8 teams, and that would be interesting. You know what I mean? I'd be into that, like a UAB getting in there, or like Coastal Carolina, like a school like that, sneaking in, knocking off Alabama and like neutral turf. That'd be fun to watch.
Yeah.
I'd watch that shit.
I just, again, once, like I said, when they did that, it just ruined it for me, man. Because trust me, when I was younger, I watched plenty of years of Michigan beating the fucking shit out of Ohio State. You know what I mean? I mean, Charles Woodson went to school like fucking 20 minutes from here. You know what I mean? Or, I'm sorry, 10 minutes from here. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it used to be a huge rivalry. And now it's just like, And not only that, fuck college football. I just don't fucking care, man.
NFL product is so much better right now that it's hard to watch something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm just a Browns fan, man. That's just all there is to it, man.
I'm a Pats fan, but because of fantasy football like 7 or 8 years ago, I watched so many more games that I wouldn't watch.
I'm the same way.
Yeah. You watch like a Chargers, like Vegas, like Raiders game. It's like
we should do a Squeegee Life Fantasy Football League next year.
100%.
And then the winner get like something for some like sponsored by WCR. Maybe we'll give away like fucking $250. Chris will match it. Do like a $500 tool giveaway or whatever. That'd be fucking cool.
Like, and you have like some old dad in it. Like my dad's in our league, and every year his team name is like Hillary Cellmates, and all he does is draft like white players. And then this year it's Let's Go Brandon. This is my dad's team name this year. All he has is like Thielen, like
Jesus.
All receivers are like Cooper Kupp, Thielen. Like,
was he racist?
I mean, might be. I don't know. Fucking an old guy. I just assume he is.
It's a Mark Tanner. Super racist.
Yeah, I'll win. Dude, one year, one of my employees was into that. What is that shit with the basketball?
Man, you got to stop with that Chiefs. Hey, listen, bro. Fernando, you got to stop because, hey, Kermit the Frog be throwing all the interceptions this year, man. That dude is ass.
Do you remember when he got his ass beat by a 43-year-old Tom Brady in the Super Bowl? Do you remember that? You won one Super Bowl and think you run shit.
Yeah.
Who's the number one team in the AFC right now? Why don't you tell me that, Fernando?
Ooh.
A guy. Well, no, let's be honest. Mac Jones and the Patriots are the number one seed, and your sorry ass Chiefs, who have no defense, have no business doing anything. The number 2 seed.
Hey, fuck your life, bing bong.
Dude, I only started hearing him talk as soon as the Chiefs were good.
Yeah.
Again,
exactly. I feel you. That's the same thing with Bill. It's like, motherfucker, you ain't commented on the fucking podcast in a year, and then the motherfucker Wolverines win, and you're back-to-back nights on the fucking podcast. Get the fuck out of here, guy.
Name more players on the 1998 Chiefs team than he can name on the current Chiefs team. That's my point. Are you a football fan or you're not? If you're just a Chiefs fan, that's boring to me. Like, I remember watching Elvis Garback play. Basically, any quarterback San Francisco had that they let go and that was old went and played for the fucking Chiefs. Like, that's what they...
By the way, Seth, it's not Chiefs, it's Chiefs.
It's the Chiefs. The fucking Chiefs kid.
Great moogly boogly. You guys remember that commercial? That's great, but who?
You guys need to all send Jennifer a Facebook message and tell her to start fucking doing these shirts. Don't do that. I was just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. She'll get mad at me. We got so many. Dude, I got this whole room I'm full of boxes of shirts. Can you see them in the mirror?
Good. You got a bunch of orders then?
Yeah. Well, I mean, my cousin got a shitload of shirts.
Yeah.
Of course, the Patreon shirts. Those are gonna be cool. I had to go in a different direction with the shirts because I don't own the rights to the barbecue sauce fucker shit. I can't do it.
Yeah, you're gonna get a lawsuit.
I'm gonna get a lawsuit from the people.
I'm gonna file some charges.
Mark's gonna file some charges against me, man. It's gonna be terrible. No, we're gonna do one. Me and Mark have spoke about it several times. We're gonna do one. Mark just got to get the artwork in order, and once Mark gets his labeling and shit in order, I don't want to put out something that's different than the label. I want it to be a continuity. I want continuity. I want, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because Mark's put a lot into that, so why not do it?
I got the big labels finished.
Oh, did you?
You saw the small ones?
Oh, yeah! Dude, that's fucking badass, dude. That is so badass.
Yeah. Those are the big jars, yeah.
Is there any way, like, you can let me have that artwork to make the shirts when we do that?
I can get that to you because it's a JPEG or whatever.
I think we're gonna do the barbecue shirt like as a spring shirt, so it's a T-shirt, a barbecue T-shirt.
Yeah, that I can get you.
You want to ask your wife and see if it's okay first?
She's got the file, so plus the art girl and her, and then they just send it to me, so I give my
input on it.
Dude,
it looks good, man. It looks good, man. You guys did a good job with that. I'm so excited for that, man.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
And that's going up. That'll be up for sale at places. Yeah. That's cool. Are you gonna put it on the squeegeelife.com, or are you gonna put it on there?
I'll put it on squeegeelife.com, yeah. Because that website gets so much fucking traffic. It's like buying. So,
man, dude, it's fucking.
We had to put up more money to keep all that traffic low.
Yeah, dude, I had to fucking call in fucking Bill Gates to keep. Just to keep the website up, dude. You know.
Oh yeah, the GoDaddy. Yeah.
I need some rub, dude.
Oh yeah.
I will hook you up.
What's your Venmo? Let me fucking Ven you some fucking money so I can get some rubs, bro.
You and me as brothers, we don't share money.
Listen, dog.
Send me a fucking shirt. I'll send you a couple bottles of rub.
What kind of shirt you're already getting a Chris spreading motherfucking shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I just want the latest and greatest.
You're getting one too, numbnuts. Relax there, in the
I
monkey
just
in the
didn't hear
middle.
my name, so I was making sure.
You're both getting. I'm sending you both T-shirts from SqueegeeLife.com.
Nice. Nice.
Mark's like, sweet, I already got some.
I'll tell you what I am doing this year, though.
What's that?
We're going to heat up the smoker on the back porch, and we're doing a prime rib.
Hey, I'm doing one too. I'm doing one as well, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I was cleaning gutters at a guy's house today. I show up. He's a vet that we do some free gutter cleaning for, just because he's the fucking man. Yeah. Every time I see him, his name's Buzz McDonald. He's 83 years old.
Dude, that's rad.
Anyone with the name of Buzz.
Buzz is a bad motherfucker, man.
He doesn't make me call him Buzz. I have to call him Buzzy. And,
Buzzy.
Dude, I pull up to his house. He's got a little smoker up front. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. What are we having for dinner?
I would never call him Buzzy. I would call him Mr. Buzzy.
Yeah.
I want to, but he's like one of those guys.
I would
like,
insist.
Fucking Buzzy. If you call me by my last name, I'll punch you in the face.
I would call him Mr. Buzzy. I would call him Mr. Buzzy.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who shakes your hand where like
whatever happened to the Squeegee Life cookbook.
Body. He's my favorite guy ever. He's a Korean War vet. He's the tits, dude. And he's like, oh, you're going to my buddy Jimmy's house? I'm like, yeah. Like after I finish your house, I'm going there. And I pull in his driveway, and they have the labels over the garage. Mm-hmm. So it says his wife's name is Barbara. She goes as Bucky. And then it says Jimmy. I'm like, oh, so Buzzy, Jimmy, and Bucky all hang out at the fucking Elks Club and get hammered. I'm like, I love these guys.
Wasn't fried bologna, motherfucker. It was smoked bologna. The fuck's wrong with you, kid?
That's the way to do it.
We gotta have that kid on the show. We gotta dry them fucking ears off. He way too wet behind the ears, that.
Oh yeah. He needs to be
name brand radio. Yeah, man. We gotta get that kid some. We gotta culture that kid.
A little bit, yeah. Well, I mean, he's also
Window Cleaners Unite. Mark Darnell. Yeah, dude. Yeah, we need to Austin Grubbs. We need to take him under our wing. We need to show him like dirty movies. We need to get him in like the Penthouse magazine so he could see like hairy bushes and stuff. You know what I mean? That's what Austin needs. You know what I mean?
The Don King and the
I was laughing at Mark saying his kid was born in 2000 because my wife's born in 1990 and her sister's 7 years younger than her. Yeah. So sister was born in 1997.
I actually have a story like, what's up, Mario? I miss Mario. Mario don't watch us no more, fucking douchebag.
He's too busy being suspended on every single platform he goes on.
I actually have a story that aligns with Mark's millennial story. So, my youngest, Uriah, was born on 11/11/11 at 11:11 in the morning.
That's wild.
And Channel 8 News came to do an interview with me and Jennifer and Uriah. I mean, but, we couldn't, but they came, Cleveland News Station came to fucking do, and they was then talking to me and everything, and then they're like, yeah, we'd like to feature you guys on tonight's news segment, and I'm like, oh, that'd be cool, you know what I mean? And then fucking they come in like 20 minutes later and like, oh, we can't use you. The station will only want somebody that was born on 11/11/11. They don't want somebody that had emergency surgery.
Yeah,
she had emergency surgery to save their lives. They had emergency surgery, and that don't count. And I was just like, you know what? And I've never watched Channel 8 since. I've never watched that fucking station.
I kind of got a feeling I could see you dropping a few F-bombs on there.
No, I didn't. I was like, man, that's pretty messed up. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. But it's all good, whatever. So,
dude, one time we were, you ever seen how they tent a building for termites, right? They put those big giant.
I've actually never seen that before.
Really? Okay, so I think they have other methods now, but in the past they would completely make it look like a circus tent. They had these big vinyl roll. They just completely tent the place, and then they gas the living shit out of it. Well, there was a historic building in downtown Palm Beach, like 14 stories, and we got called by the pest control company because they had a crane with a basket, and they would just lower the basket down with the guys in it, clipping and rolling the tent together, right? But there was an area in the alley that the crane couldn't reach, so they said, would you guys be willing to set your equipment up, just drop off the roof and roll the tarps as you go down. It was like 3 or 4 drops. I'm like, sure. And pest control paid us. And then pest control goes, hey, not for nothing, but we'd appreciate if you wear our T-shirts when you're doing this. And I'm like, that's so you want to look like you guys can do this high access shit. And he's like, yeah. I go, whatever. You're paying me to be here. I don't give a shit what you give me to wear. Mm-hmm. So they go, all of a sudden I see all these people scurrying around. And a van pulls up, the big fucking antenna shoots up out of the roof of it.
Oh, right? No!
We're going live. And I'm like, what? And he goes, we're going live. And I'm like, well, we're almost done. And he goes, well, just look busy. So me and Jason that work for me, I go, what? You want to do something fun? And he's like, yeah. I go, we're going to be on live TV. We're supposed to look like we're busy. Just lean up against the building. We opened our flies, pulled them like this. So it's fucking open, right? And just leaned up on the building. I called all my buddies. I'm like, check out my pants when you see me live on. Realize both of us. If one of us, it's no big deal. But both of us were standing there with our fucking flag.
Dude, I don't understand it, man. You are a child.
You know what? I love Mark's childlike wonderment.
Dude, he's a child, man. What a child.
Mark will be like, oh, politics and this and that, but I'm like, Mark's just a 9-year-old who grew.
Dude, look,
can you believe what they're doing about this and that and the third and the third? And here's a fart.
Yeah, Mark likes to have fun, man. I enjoy that.
Dude is exactly. A fucking
I like
child.
To make things fun because window cleaning is
I'm going to be on TV. Look, Ma, I didn't zip up my pants.
Dude, that's the best thing you can do, though. Honestly, that's amazing.
Dude, on live TV, once it's out there, they can't pull it back. It's there.
The excitement of Mark's face just makes me happy.
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
Mark Tanner. What a child. Fucking.
I absolutely fucking love it, dude. I have to say, I was having a really bad.
I mean, that's his most endearing quality. I mean, he's a good dude, like solid dudes, but that's his most endearing quality is the fact that he's a fucking, he's a fucking baby. This guy.
Little things where he can do tweak it a little bit to make it funny is maybe my favorite. About Mark. Yeah. Like when Mark watches you say something funny, I just stare at Mark till his face turns purple. It's my favorite part.
Like posting a video, like taking a screenshot and putting my dead grandpa in the background and just fucking shit like that. You know what I mean?
That's what a true friend does. He
didn't say anything.
About your grandpa.
Yeah,
he's like, fuck that.
He didn't say anything. He just sent the photo and waited. Just
laying the trap.
Yeah, and I opened it up and I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding. I didn't even say. I went and showed Jennifer. I was like, how am I supposed to take this? And she's like, oh my God. I was like, I know, right? This fucking guy.
Door moved, remember
the door moved, and he put these fucking, and he was like all like see-through and shit. I'm just like, what the fuck, dude?
He made it looking good. Yes. I don't need to laugh.
I wish I would have fucking saved that picture. Oh my God, dude.
That's a good friend when he's like he feels good enough to send you.
He's like,
TJ, it was actually a lot of work because I had to freeze frame the video.
Dude, it was
at the part where
it was.
That's a true friend right there.
I didn't know. I mean, I couldn't get mad at it because I mean, it took some effort. He really put a lot into that.
It looks good and it makes you laugh. What are you supposed to do with it?
Behind the scenes, it was probably done 15 minutes before you got it because I was debating how you would react to that.
I'm going to be honest with you. When I opened it up, I giggled. That was the first thing that came out. I was like, oh, this dude. This fucking guy, man. That's exactly what I said. I was like, this fucking guy, man. Jesus.
Mark's like intended reaction.
I took it in the house to show Jennifer, and she's like, I cannot believe it.
Yeah. When you had a friend you can send shit to that would be fucked up, one of my best friend who works for me, Craig's dad died when he was very little, and my mom got hit by a boat and has lost some mental capabilities. And if you heard the way we insult each other's mom and dad, you would be like, you're a piece of shit. But Craig appreciates it. Like, I used to sing, like, 1 is the loneliest number to him, like, on his dad's birthday. And he's like, you know, if it was anybody else, I'd fucking hate you right now. But he's like, that's kind of funny. And he talks, he's like, well, whatever. I'll bang your retarded mom. I'm like, oh. He's like, what? She won't even know it's me. Like, it'll be fine. You know what I mean? When you have a friend that's like that, like, you hang on to that. You know? Yeah. You need somebody who makes you kind of upset, but also laugh.
Look, life's too short to be serious about everything. But there's a joke in anything. It just depends on. I've become a lot more reserved as I've gotten older.
Other people, if you would have sent that picture to other people, would have been pissed off. They'd been like, "Oh, I can't believe you did that." Me, I was just like, "This motherfucker, man."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love the guy. What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to say?
Put all this effort into making me pissed off.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta love it.
Yeah,
just the fact that he watched that video and I mentioned that, and then like he fucking, dude, he was all like peeking around the corner too. It was fucking.
It was ghostly.
Dude, it was fucking out of control, Seth. He was like. Took like my grandfather from like the shoulders up and tilted him sideways and made him invisible, and like he was just like looking around the fucking barn door.
Clairvoyant, like kind of.
This motherfucker, we're talking on the phone. He goes, TJ, like that off. Guy's a fucking asshole.
I think I said something like, "Dude, did you freeze frame this thing at the right time?" That's what I see.
That was the text message that led to the phone call. He's like, DJ, like a voice from the grave. Fucking asshole. He's a fucking asshole, man.
Like, honestly, I feel like a Mark Twain's like, is this funny? Is this funny? Ah, fuck it.
Jacob
funny.
Dell, that's a fucking lie, dude.
Yeah.
That's the other way around.
Yeah.
If anybody's sending pictures of logs, it's Jacob Dell. The log master.
Jacob Dell sends pictures of him strangulating pussy, so.
Jacob sent me a picture. I thought it was a big brown coffee can, and then I zoomed in.
Yeah. Fuck, man.
Fucking hate you, Mark, but I love you at the same time.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Seth, you're definitely going to IWCA, right?
Yeah, I'm going to be there. Yeah,
awesome.
Be there.
You got to get your shit together, buddy. I know Jennifer doesn't want to go, but...
What do you mean, get my shit together?
Come on down, man.
I already think he's going. Aren't you?
Mm.
Well, last we spoke, Jennifer didn't want to come to Florida.
I love TJ. He plays coy till the last minute. It's my favorite part. Maybe I'll go. Maybe I won't go.
Yeah.
Well, I don't say I'm going to go to something, and then don't show up. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I wait until I know for sure before I say I'm going to do something.
Yeah. You're not going to be like, oh, I have a 2-story building.
He's not even here.
Oh, boy. Yeah,
I mean, dude, he's not watching anyway, so don't worry.
Dude, I really want to go. Someone else will. I think someone else is. If I go, someone else is going. So maybe I should show up just to make him do shit he don't want.
Yeah. That's
Mario just put his fucking phone number in the YouTube comments to get pictures of turds.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
And I think that is his phone number, too.
Might be.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing the...
Well, the IWCA should give us some free tickets, is all I'm saying, to get into that.
I don't think we would have to worry about that. I'm not into the... Let's do fucking live podcast at the IWCA. This ain't that kind of junk.
Hi, it's Ron Musgrave.
Yeah, this ain't that type of show. That the IWCA never showed us no love. You know what I mean? The only people that ever showed us any love is windowcleaner.com and our Patreon fans. Yeah, that's it.
Kevin Hargis gave us a little love.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about Kevin. I always forget about Kevin.
Yeah,
that motherfucker needs to. He owes me chicken nuggets. That fucking guy. You know what I mean?
He fucking actually really does owe you chicken nuggets.
And like in reality, he owes me chicken nuggets.
Yeah, in reality, yeah.
And yes, in real life, he does.
But the IWCA needs more guys like Kevin Hargis.
Yes.
I'm glad he's on the board there, and I'm glad he's trying to make some changes. That's a good move. And he's a super knowledgeable guy, and I actually really like Kevin.
Yeah, I like Kevin a lot too.
Wear a full T-shirt once in a while.
Yeah, just once.
Yeah, I don't know. Shit gets cold outside. Maybe a t-shirt.
One time.
Yeah, Kevin's just a down to earth dude. He is what he is. You know what I'm saying, and I appreciate that.
I got to spend some time with him.
Real well.
Yeah,
CJ was giving him some shit, and he just played.
Yeah. I spent some time with him 1-on-1. He come to town. He was driving through. We stopped, and I showed him a bunch of top secret tools nobody's supposed to see, and all that cool shit. I bought him chicken nuggets. He owes me chicken nuggets. I like chicken nuggets. And not just any chicken nugget. I like McDonald's chicken nuggets. Or what are we doing?
Ooh, you don't like Wendy's chicken nuggets?
I mean, they're okay. They're okay if they're hot. Same thing with McDonald's. But McDonald's got the better chicken nuggets. They're the ones that started the whole chicken nuggets, man.
Fair enough.
You got to go with when I was a kid, nobody had chicken nuggets except for McDonald's, my guy. And if my dad was watching right now, my dad would tell you all I would eat was chicken nuggets. That's all I would eat.
A lot of kids like Uriah's a picky eater, right?
Yeah, Uriah's a no sauces guy.
Yeah, so
like you can't put no ketchup, no mustard on that. That's a dry ass motherfucker, my boy.
I've been a no sauce guy most of my life. I don't know why.
Raya's the same way. He's just weird to me. You're a dry ass dude, so it makes sense.
I eat dry ass chicken nuggets.
So if you get a cheeseburger, do you get ketchup or mustard or anything on it?
Mustard, no ketchup.
Yeah. Fuck your life, kid. Bing bong.
That's it. Bing bong.
The worst part, dude. The McDonald's. My kids grew up on McDonald's.
Who's your favorite president? Byron.
When your kid takes a bite of a McDonald's chicken nugget and he sets it back on the plate, when you look what's inside that fucking thing, it don't look like chicken to me.
It don't have to. It don't have to, guy. It's called a chicken nugget, dude.
I think it's sponge.
No, it's ground up chicken parts, and it tastes magical.
No, but it's like a sponge. If you drop a couple chicken nuggets in a gunslinger, they will never leak for at least a week.
Have you guys had the breakfast at Chick-fil-A, the little pieces of chicken wrapped in that fucking...
Yeah, they look like you should stick a toothpick on them.
Almost. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Yeah. Dude, that might be the most addicting thing I've ever eaten in my life.
The one place I will not eat chicken nuggets from is fucking Burger King, because why are they so cheap? How can you get like 50 of those fuckers for like $1? Yeah. You know what I mean? That is fucking dog food. That's fucking genetically engineered fucking chicken nuggets there, dude.
Yeah, dude, they're cutting off skin of their employees and cooking it up.
Right?
There's no way you can afford to do 10 nuggets for $1.49. How is that possible?
I'm with Jersey though. The best nuggets. I mean, I will always love McDonald's chicken McNuggets, but the best nuggets are Chick-fil-A. Just a gangster. They're just too good.
The best,
even I like the naked ones the best.
Dude, those are good too.
The ones without the breading, those motherfuckers is gangster, boy. That motherfuckers bussin'. Mark's laughing. He's watched enough TikTok to know what bussin' is.
Yeah, I kind of backed off on it because it just became, because I like so much political shit. That's all I get now. You know what I'm saying?
It's a vacuum chamber. You gotta go watch some window cleaner videos and like those guys.
No, I do. I like all your videos.
And then you like, as you're scrolling, are you doing the following or for you?
Following, I think.
You need to switch over to for you and you'll get different shit. Because you're missing fucking the best side of TikTok. I mean, the politics stuff is cool, but I hardly ever see that shit anymore.
Yeah.
You got to get out of the following section. All you got to do is
at the top where it says following, you click on that and
there's following and for you. Click for you. Try that out.
All right, I'll check it out.
But I mean,
every morning if I'm put it on, I get to see a 3D printer for fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a lot of 3D prints. I'm like, that's kind of cool, but like,
last night I started last week. I think it was it was a week before that. Just before Thanksgiving, I started following this guy on TikTok. He's like a weather guy. That motherfucker's forecast is accurate as a motherfucker. Everything he said was, way better than my local station. Way better than my mobile app. Way better. I'm like, man, is this guy? And then, boom, the rain came through when he said it was going to come through. It did for how long, everything.
Yeah.
Down to a T. I was like, man. It's just chopped and formed chicken. Yup, Levi. That's it, man. I don't even care. They're just chicken parts, man. All ground up into a paste. They fucking turn it into shapes that look like feet.
Yeah.
And
they squirt it in with a grease gun.
Yeah. It's fucking good shit, bro.
I don't complain about anything I eat.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. What are we talking about? Mark's
body anyway.
Mark's walking around with fucking worm dirt in his fucking lip. Like, ew, chicken nuggets.
Yeah, no,
I don't eat that.
I don't eat that. It's gross. Hunk.
Yeah. Well, I jammed fucking wet tobacco into
There you go. There you go.
This is coming from the guy that fucking sticks his Kool-Aid jammers fucking squirt in his fucking water cup with everything else.
No, you don't.
Open that up. Yeah. Open that up.
No, it's not in there now. It's not in there now, but it's 90% of the time.
90% of the time, his thing is in there while he's drinking it, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. I always know where
you know
it
what
is
I'm
now.
talking about, that little Kool-Aid squirt thing you put in there? He puts that in there with his ice, squirts it in there, and then fucking fills it up with water and just leaves it in there, dude.
That's
Impetulant child, dude. He's a child.
Like nuggets in here. I'm like,
he's fucking.
Stick that shit in your water bottle.
He's fucking the best, dude. Fucking. He did that one time in front of me. I was like, "You keep that in there?" He's like, "Oh yeah, all the time." I was like, seriously? He's like, yeah, anytime you see one of these cups, there's more than likely this is inside of it. Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Mark's like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's always there. When we go riding, everybody's drinking beer. I dump a water in there, pull it out. They're like, you keep that in there? Yeah, why wouldn't I? You know, after the first drink, it's clean. The bottle's clean. No COVID going on in here.
That's probably why you didn't get it.
Yeah, you never know. That shit's overrated anyway. Fuck all that. And we got the new variant that is like very mild, but they're freaking. They're not gonna let this.
Dude, I'm just they're not gonna. It's just gonna be a thing, dude. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I don't watch that shit anymore because at this point, I don't give a fuck.
It's just gonna be a fucking thing now, you know. And at this point, like I said, when it all happened at first. I walked into the living room after the second restaurant canceled me. I told Jennifer, and I'm just like, there's no way they're going to be able to stop this. There's no way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to lock us down, but for what? I mean, if we're not locked in our houses with the government walking to our front door with fucking hazmat suits on with our groceries and shit, with our provisions, there's no way. And that's not going to stop it.
Yep.
Nothing's going to stop this. People are just going to have to get over it and just get down with the fact that...
The one thing I noticed, and again, I don't watch a lot of news anymore, but they have totally ignored, and now they're not even hardly attacking Governor DeSantis because we're number one in the country. And Texas, which is wide open, is number 4. In the least amount of cases and least amount of deaths.
And that right there should tell you...
Yep.
What works and what doesn't work.
That doesn't fit the agenda, though.
Well, also
I shoved an applicator in my ass in 2007 doing construction cleanup at around 3 a.m. I was alone and just sitting and just getting divorced to a badass strong woman.
Well, Mark, if it plays anything out like how a flu plays, right?
Yes.
Colder states are going to get hit harder, right?
Yes,
like
that's true. Yep.
Your immune system's going to drop, and nobody's paying attention to this. It's
well, see what people don't, what they're not wanted, they don't want to tell you, and this is a medical fact you can ask your wife. As viruses mutate, they become weaker. So, if this fucking Decepticon, fucking whatever it is, right? If this fucking thing is truly a variant, and it's this week that it's a couple 3 days of flu-like symptoms. That's pretty good fucking news where I come from.
Yeah, it's great news, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's not much more you could say about it than that. You know?
But dude, you see in Germany and in Australia, they're fucking locking people down in fucking camps now that are unvaccinated.
Germany's great at camps. Like, they're really good at that.
Yeah, they have a lot of experience.
They might be the best at it. So, like, right? They're like, listen, we've done this before.
Mop this place out. We got more people coming in.
That is the smoothest pole I've ever felt going in and out.
bring you right into Poland. It'll be great.
Right?
I pooed my pants once.
Fucking
my
yeah,
sphincter
man.
didn't work.
It's annoying as fuck. Like I gotta say, like everybody I talk to just wants to talk about COVID. I'm like, oh my god, gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Like just drink this Red Bull and like it's people talking about COVID, chugging wine and smoking cigarettes. I'm like, oh yeah, fucking hell, telling me how to
Yeah,
manage
dude,
my...
I just can't do it, man. I can't. I'm just like,
It's just some fucking, mongoloid idiot giving you fucking health information while they're like smoking butts. It's like, shut up, dude. Come on.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, you don't know anything. You live with your mom in a basement. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I don't engage in it anymore. It's just not worth a conversation. It's just not worth a conversation.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's become people's personalities.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's how sad it is.
Yeah.
They've changed everything, our lifestyle. And you know what? Right now, my business is pretty much where it's been for the last couple of years. I haven't lost a whole lot, but everything is just fucking killing me in prices.
Yeah, everything is really expensive
fuel,
right
my
now.
fuel bill's up. Yours has got to be as high as my fuel's up another almost $1,000 a month more. Fucking crazy.
Yeah, mine's like 3. So I buy 87. I don't buy diesels, so it's like 345 here, something like that.
Delta 9 Skyway airplane miles variant.
I love it.
It's just so fucking ridiculous,
You get
man.
points for it?
Yeah, it's enough. It's enough already. Now, like, I've spent since July, I've been looking for a PlayStation 5 for my son. And you can't get one, because the supply chain's all fucked up. And the fact that the supply chain's all fucked up and there's no computer chips makes it to where people have now, like, to make money off of people, are getting on these websites and buying up these buying up all, like, they'll get online and when they go on sale they'll buy them up.
Yeah, that way they can sell them for $1,000.
Yeah, and then they sell them for double, man. And I got a 10-year-old here. That's the only thing he asked for Christmas.
Yeah.
And I'm fighting full-grown fucking men for fucking toys on the internet.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you are. Yeah,
I had some guy on Facebook. I almost got kicked off of Facebook, but I deleted the comment. Normally, when Facebook warns me, I'll fucking ignore it and fucking stand in defiance. Like, fuck you, I want him to read that, you know what I mean? But I was like, the holidays are coming, I gotta be nice, you know what I mean? So, he sent me a private message, this dude on Facebook. And he's like, oh yeah, I bought one for myself and then my 2 buddies wanted one and I'm selling them because they both got one. I'm like, that's a lie. You bought fucking 3 of them. You're selling them on fucking Facebook Marketplace right now for fucking $975 fucking
you know what? You know what?
You're
how
a
about
piece
this?
of shit.
How about $50 more than you're paying it for a convenience fee?
Yeah.
I would do that. I'm not paying double.
Even $100. Even $100.
Even
right?
I would go even $100 for my son.
Yeah.
But $8, $9 fucking $1,000, it ain't happening, guy. You're not getting that. No way. It's to the point where I think a lot of retailers, like, I've been trying this whole time on Walmart.com, you know what I mean, and Target.com, but Target won't even load theirs. But Walmart.com, you could, like, start a temporary membership and get early access to purchase things. And that's what everybody was doing. Well, this week, they come out and Walmart.com is like, you got to be a fucking member. You got to pay us. And you got to have, for longer than, it's got to be at least a week or whatever in advance. You know what I mean? You got to have some, you can't just sign up this day, buy a shitload of PlayStations.
That's like registering for the warranty and then fucking 2 minutes later.
Well, what they're doing is they're doing a limit 1 per customer and only fucking Walmart.com people now. You can't just get on there. And I don't think, from what I understand, I don't even think Target is going to be selling anymore until after the holidays because of the scammers. It's so prevalent right now. Like, you can't get electronics. Any kind of, like flashy electronics like the PlayStation VR or a PlayStation 5 or the new Xbox, anything that a kid wants right now for Christmas, you can't get. You can't get it. You can't get it because people, like toilet paper, bought them all up. You know what I mean? That's scary because that shows you what kind of humanity is out there. Could you imagine if that was bread and milk?
Yeah.
If there was no fucking, if there was no fucking,
but you know what,
meat,
dude? Here's
the
funny thing. Last Friday.
That's why I have a fucking gun.
I have a little pizza joint that I clean once a month, and I always make conversation with the owner. And I walk in, he puts the money on the counter, he goes in the back. I always walk back there, hey, how's things? Awesome, and I could tell right away that just in speaking with him for the last 6 months since I picked up the account, he's probably pretty much a liberal guy. So he's like, well, how's things out there? I go, well, fuel's killing me, labor's killing me, but other than that, I'm doing okay. And he goes, and then I knew he was liberal when he goes, because they have an excuse for everything. It's like, well, this supply chain problem is because of COVID. And I wanted to say, I guarantee you, if Mr. Trump was still in office, we wouldn't be having this fucking supply chain.
Oh, yeah. No.
100%.
It's President Trump.
Yes. 100% guaranteed.
I would have to agree with you on that.
Yeah.
They're complaining right now. They're like, we have an influx of electronics. I don't know why, President Trump is buying all these electronics. You know what I mean? Like, it would be like, even like if the supply chain was working and he was president, they'd be complaining that there's too much. That we have an oversaturation of electronics in this country.
I heard on the news they were waiting for that Zoom video with Putin and Biden, and they're like, he's going to nail Putin to the wall about why he has 100,000 troops on the border of Ukraine. He didn't say a fucking word.
No.
Not a fucking word about it. He ain't going to do a fucking thing. They're going to march into Ukraine. You watch. This shit's going to go down.
I don't... Biden is weak.
Fucking weak is not even the word for it.
It's fucked, dude. Guy sucks all the dicks.
Yeah.
Well, if it comes down, like I said, if there's a problem with the fucking where it gets to the point where it gets to food and shit, like there's a problem with food, people getting food, shit's gonna get drastic, man. Because there's one thing waiting around for a motherfucking PlayStation 5, you know what I mean? Whatever, but if I gotta feed my kids, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna go to the woods and shoot a deer, and then I'm gonna come home. Let's be honest. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? I'm not really worried about that.
Yep.
If that's what I gotta do, that's what I gotta do. You know what I mean? I mean, I've shot deer before. I mean, I've never got to fucking... I never got to take it home because the motherfucker always got away because I suck at shooting. Oh, I used to suck. I don't suck anymore, though. I'm a pretty good shot now. But when I was younger, good God. Good God.
Yeah, Flapjack City's right. If the truck is, like, older than 5 years... old or whatever, it doesn't meet today's emission standards for diesels, they're not letting them into the ports. If you're not a union truck driver, you ain't getting into the ports. That's the fucking problem. It's fucking California.
California's fucking dog shit.
Dude.
California is fucking dog shit. California needs its borders fucking stormed by fucking U.S. troops. We need to fucking put that fucking shit out. Whatever the fucking amendment they gotta invoke, go in there and fucking rouse those fucking dirtbag fucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
That ain't America. That's fucking like some communist fucking state attached to America.
I gotta be honest, if Trump was president, the National Guard already would have been there.
Yep.
Already would have been there.
Yep.
In California?
Yeah.
It's a fucking shithole, dude. That place is a fucking shithole.
Do you see that Biden goes, I told those dock workers and those the ports they need to work 24/7. I hate to tell you this, guys, but they've always worked 24/7.
Yeah, yeah.
That's nothing new.
Yeah,
they've always done
nothing
that.
new. You fucking muck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think people from California are bad people. I think people from California are great. California's always been a more liberal fucking. I mean, that's why people go to California. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's gotten to the point now where it's jumped the fucking shark. They got motherfuckers shitting in the streets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
It's the only state where you can only eat outdoors and you have to have a mask. But you can also shit on the sidewalk.
Yeah, you can shit anywhere.
You can drop a pile.
So the problem with California is it's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been in my life. Like Northern California is fucking gorgeous. It's gorgeous, but it's run. And the weird thing about Northern California too is the second you leave San Jose, it's people like TJ, like Mark. It's not like what you think.
Right.
Like when you go there, it's not what you think.
Right.
It's San Jose, it's San Francisco, it's LA, it's San Diego. But the second you leave that area, it's all red. It's been red since Reagan.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like everyone drives big ass trucks. Everyone is just like trying to do their thing. You know what I mean? Like Northern California, people live in the middle of the fucking woods. It's like, it's a lot different than people.
I just.
You go to San Jose, dude, there's a place called Coyote Creek. I have never seen homeless people. Like, listen, there's a place in Boston called Methadone Mile, and you just watch zombies fucking... No, it really is. It's called Methadone Mile. And it's just fucking zombies out there doing heroin. Like, it's fucking wild as fuck. Like, you hit a stoplight and it's red, you just fucking... You go. You don't stop. You just fucking get the fuck out of there. But California, Coyote Creek, I think I saw... I don't know, 110 tents on the water, just shit thrown in the river, homeless people fucking everywhere. Like when people say like,
I mean, there's no better place to be homeless than California. I mean, it never fucking rains. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you're living the good life. It's like 70 and then the winter's like 60. It's great. But you've never seen like these environmental people I don't know. Go to your local riverway and you just see like shit thrown in the river. It's fucking disgusting, dude.
I don't see that happening. California's not gonna fuck it up for everybody. It's just the people that do that shit in fucking California. It's not that the people. That shit's just not gonna work anywhere else. It's just people aren't gonna go for that shit.
No.
People are just not going to go for that shit anywhere but California. The only reason why it's going on in California is because that's the only place it can go down. Because there are a bunch of fucking momos out there, dude. Bunch of fucking yum-yums, fucking just... They're dumb as shit out there, dude. Dumb as shit.
Well, look at this. They had one of the worst governors. What was his name? Newsom? Gavin Newsom?
Yeah,
right?
Fuck.
One of the worst fucking governors. They went to repeal him. They got millions of fucking votes. And for whatever reason, the motherfucker's still there.
Still in office. They they recalled him, had the votes to get him out, and he's still in.
Yeah.
It's a fucking shit show, man. Fuck out of here.
Well,
yeah, baby. Yeah!
Richie told me before he left that they were trying to pass a law in California that if you leave California and you've resided there for like 10 years, they figure you've made your money in California and now you're moving away. You're still going to pay our taxes for like 5 years or something. I'm like, here you go. Here's your taxes.
Fuck you.
That's called breaking the law. That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
You can't do that shit.
They already have the highest taxes in the country. How much more do you want?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got more homeless. You got shit on the streets.
How can you charge people that much in taxes and have that many homeless people? How can that be? How can that be? How can I get taxed as much as I get taxed and veterans fucking can't get good medical care? You know what I mean? That's fucking horse shit.
Well, I just don't understand the lack of even the sanity.
Yeah.
I know in Palm Beach, okay, and it's Palm Beach is the high-end real estate around. You go and take a dump on a sidewalk, someone's kicking you in the fucking face as you're squatted down. They ain't having that.
Yeah.
They're gonna knock the shit out of you, literally.
Yeah. It's just not. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be something that's gonna happen anywhere else in the country. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
I've noticed. I mean, I don't. Does anyone here listen to Joe Rogan at all?
I listen to.
Have you noticed how much Rogan has changed since all this shit has happened?
Yeah, the last year. Yeah. He has become someone I really enjoy more now. Because he was kind of on the fence with a lot of things. Mm-hmm. But now he calls it like he sees it. And that's the best thing about it. Like when he called that CNN reporter out and said, you told him I told
motherfucker. Listen, motherfucker. He's like, He's like, listen, motherfucker.
Yeah, he said, dude, when he said, the fuck out of
when
him.
He said, hey, when Rogan said, listen, motherfucker, I can afford people medicine. I was like, yo. He's like, no, you guys straight up lied. I was like, and what's crazy is, the dude has more. He's got more of a reach than any fucking news network in the fuck anywhere. He's got the reach. I'm not trying to Rogan is bought. Get the fuck out of here, wash boy. Go be a fucking numbnut somewhere the fuck else, you yum ass dude. Fuck out of here, dude. Joe Rogan is based. Get the fuck out of here, cuz.
Yep.
Not bought, based. Whack ass fucking dude. HD's whack as fuck.
I love that guy. But he has some bad opinions from time to time.
Garden issues.
Listen, I like Rogan. I feel like he's I feel like he molds to whoever he has on the show sometimes. You know what I mean? A little bit. If you watch enough of Rogan, whoever he has on,
can't cry about
if they're smarter than him, like he'll kind of go with them. But lately, he's been calling people out. I'm into that. I don't know. I watch like Bobby Lee, like Tiger Belly podcast. I don't know if you guys listen to that. That's one of my favorites.
I can't do Bobby Lee.
I think Bobby Lee might be one of my favorite comedians of all time.
I cannot do Bobby Lee at all. I cannot do any Bobby Lee. Can't. Sorry. I'm checked out on that one.
Yeah, man, he makes me laugh like really hard, and he's like his delivery. He's like Asian Norm Macdonald, and I fucking love him for it. You know what I mean? Like he's super strange. His delivery's kind of weird. I'm just him and Theo Vaughn's pretty funny. I like him, and Brandon Schaub. Like their podcast is pretty good. The King and the Sting. Have you heard that, Mark?
No, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it's two fucking knuckleheads talking for like an hour about nothing. It's great.
Kevin Harvest's daughter is IWCA Window Cleaner of the Year.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, but they're holding up the magazine, and I didn't see any article about it in that magazine. Did I miss that?
Oh, I don't know.
Like, I looked through it twice, thinking there would be an article on the whole thing, and there wasn't anything about it that I saw in the magazine, in the AWC magazine. Maybe next month. I don't know. What's up with that, Jersey? Got an article on the girl? I want to know what the qualifications are to become Window Cleaner of the Year.
Dad's got to be on the board. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It's got to be on the board. It helps, right?
I'm sorry.
That's fucking stupid. Jersey all of a sudden be like, no. Yell out to Jersey comments. 3, 2, 1. Break. I don't know.
I hope that wasn't.
There he is. Yeah, there he is. There's the next comment.
I didn't mean to. No article at all. She just happened to be the cover pic. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's her on the cover. Okay.
I need to get some pictures in the magazine. I do window cleaning. What the fuck's up, man? You just got my fat mug on the front. How about me twisting the squeegee, you fucking piece of shit, Jersey? We should get Jersey in this Skype chat afterwards so we can talk to him about stuff.
Yeah. Get him in here.
I think I might have... Megan's like 2 months ahead, so it's hard to do super crimp stuff. I would.
Yeah, but friends pretty hot.
Yeah, I like Two Bears in the Cave. That's cool. I like fucking anything. Yeah, anything with Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer's good.
Yeah.
Bill Burr is excellent. Of course, Joey. You know what I mean? Joey Diaz.
Yep.
But I draw the line at fucking Bobby Lee. I cannot do it. I just cannot do it, man.
That's really a shame because I think he might be the funniest.
Nah. What? Shut the fuck, dude! Shut the fuck up,
dude. I gotta say this. I've seen both of them. Bill Burr would smoke Bobby Lee.
Bill Burr shits all over that dude.
Yeah.
Dude, Bill Burr might be the best comedian in the past 20 years.
You just said Bobby Lee's the best fucking comedian in that group. You're fucking high, bro. Lay off the sauce, dude.
No, he might be better than Tom Segura.
No way! Better than Bert Kreischer.
Right there, dude. He's right there. He's right
better
there.
than Bert Kreischer.
He's definitely better than Bert.
But he's not better than fucking Bill Burr. It's just not a thing.
No, absolutely not. Bill Burr is the best in the group.
It's not a thing.
Bill Burr's the best. There's a reason he has his own animated series on Netflix. The guy's fucking hilarious. You can't fuck with Bill Burr. He's like the white.
Do you watch F is for Family? That is fucking awesome.
You watch the newest
Kill
season?
Kerr,
Yeah,
son.
it just came out. Yeah, it just came out.
Dude, it's one of my favorite. This new season might be the best one out of all.
Is it? I haven't seen it all. I've only seen the first season.
I binge watched it in 2 days. Yeah.
Don't kill yourself, Custer. Cruz is the crest.
Dude, I fucking love what's his name? The son, not Bill, but Jesus Christ, who plays his son? The kid who had
the dude that's the banging the Kardashian now.
Is he? I thought it was Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson, yeah.
No, it's Justin Long does his son's
Oh,
voice in that.
I thought we were talking about a movie.
Yeah, Justin Long's fucking hilarious in that. The weird namer, like Homer, or whatever his name is, where wears dresses and shit, and his wife didn't have a kid. You guys watch F is for Family?
Yeah, I haven't watched the latest season, though.
Oh yeah, dude. His name's Gomer or Homer or whatever.
You shouldn't even be watching it because you think Bobby Lee is a better comedian than Bill Burr. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Oh, Bobby Lee's a better.
I just can't do it with you. My opinion of you just dropped quite significantly.
All right, so here's what I have to tell you. Watch a special by Bobby Lee. No, watch a special. When he talks about being molested by a kid with Down syndrome for a summer, might be the fucking funniest thing I've ever watched in my entire life.
Well, that one joke. Okay, he's got one really good joke. I agree. But him on his podcast, I cannot listen to him. That fucking dude. I just can't do it.
Man,
he
ruins every podcast for me that he's on. Everyone.
He ruins it purposely.
All right, so who's the host? I got my answer because I'm going to ask this question. I just got to think of his name, but you guys can help me with that. Who do you think is the most overrated comedian out there?
Kevin Hart.
Absolutely.
I do too.
Kevin Hart.
Dude, we took my kids. Scott was a big Kevin Hart fan, right? So we went down to Miami Arena, surprised him, and bought tickets for it. Okay, you walk in there. I'm not shitting you. They want you to turn your phone off. And my wife's like, what? I got another kid at home because JT couldn't go. I got another kid at home with a babysitter. I am not. They said, if they see you,
they'll remove you. Yep.
Dude, if you light your phone up and hold it in your hand during his set, they will escort you the fuck out, okay? Now, Kevin Hart is a storyteller, so his joke takes 20 minutes to evolve. And I was sitting there and I'm like, you know what? I just don't find him that. I mean, he's talented, there's no doubt.
Why, because he's black, Mark?
No, it has nothing to do with his color. It doesn't matter to me. It's like female comedians. I just don't find a lot of female comedians that are funny. Lisa Lampanelli.
Yeah, it's kind of true.
She's great at the roasts. The other shit, yeah, I could take it or leave it, but I just didn't find Kevin Hart to be that great.
He wasn't great live, and I think his last two specials have been really bad. Yeah. My favorite comedian of all time is Patrice O'Neal. I fucking love him.
Yeah, he was awesome. I would have loved to see George Carlin. Just the brilliance.
My favorite comedian of all time is fucking Dave Chappelle. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
Yeah, he's good.
He is.
Nobody's funnier than Dave.
Dude, he's been funny for 20 years.
All I gotta say is fuck your couch. That's all I gotta say, man. Fuck your couch. I walk around still to this day. Be like, fuck your couch. Fuck your couch. That's it, you know.
They should have never gave you. He's like, listen, this was before Wesley Snipes, so we were the darkest motherfuckers in comedy at the time. That skit, and do you remember the Juicy Smollett one where he's like, yeah, you know that French actor, Juicy Smollett? That might be one of my favorites. Like, Subway sandwiches. He's like, find out where Kanye West was last night. His delivery might be the best.
Yeah.
Patrice O'Neal told the best stories and was the realest. He shit on everybody. He said whatever the fuck he thought.
Ronnie Bill, I'm gonna tell you right now, I am fucking gang, man. I'm fucking buzz. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it, man. That's where I'm at. I'm gang, buzz, son.
Rip my drip, kid.
Yeah, baby. I'm gang.
Like, my favorite is when he...
Theo Von is... I wish I could fucking be funny like Theo Von. Did you see that TikTok he put up the other day? There's all these people in the park, and they're all laying down, like, doing, like, some kind of fucking thing, you know, like, mass, like, fucking demonstration, and he's like, I won this orgy, and the motherfuckers is all fucking laughing. Oh, dude, he's so fucking funny, man. God, he's so fucking funny,
like,
dude.
when he rips on Brandon, like, one of them is like, he's like, you look like an Italian that drowned but came back to life.
Yeah.
Or you look like a mechanic that shops at Forever 21.
Yes.
I was like, I can't fucking handle this guy. He's so fucking funny, man.
When they go in on each other, man, that is so fucking... That is the best. And there's nobody better at going in than Theo. He goes in so well, dude. And it's like off... Like what he said, like you look like a mechanic that shops at Forever 21. It's always some goofy shit.
You know who's the guy that got hit by the Walmart truck?
Wow. Shit. He's funny as fuck too.
Oh fuck yeah, he is.
Is that Khalid or something like that?
No.
He's kind of funny too.
Fuck. Oh, man, dude, I can't remember.
He is fucking hilarious.
Blouses. That's it, dude. He said game blouses.
Then he made us some pancakes. Dude, I miss Charlie Murphy. That guy is one of the storytellers of all time, dude.
Yeah. Just excellent, dude. Tracy fucking Morgan, that's it.
Tracy Morgan.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do you remember the one where he's on live TV and he has his shirt off and he's smacking his belly, calling it a mating call? He's like, he's about to get pregnant. It's a mating call. He sat on his leg and he goes, I don't know about that, but I lost this leg in Vietnam.
Dude, the fucking the real Black Hollywood Stories or whatever that fucking Charlie Murphy did. The one with Rick James. Dude, that Rick James shit, I could watch that fucking 5 times in a row and laugh. That fucking story he tells about Rick James is fucking hilarious, dude. Absolutely fucking hilarious, man.
Dude, that might be one of my favorite. Did you ever remember, it was like fucking 10 years ago on YouTube. It was this white kid it was a skit. This white kid goes to school and he wants to like learn how to be black. And so a fucked up version of Tracy Morgan called Darnell Henderson teaches him how to be black. He's like, you ever rob somebody for sweatpant money? You ever throw a chihuahua off the top of the building? You can't be black. He's like, is a piece of furniture in your house a piece of petrified dog doo-doo?
Right.
You can't be black. It might, look that up sometime. Darnell Henderson, Tracy Morgan. It might be some of the funniest shit I've ever watched my entire life.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of the Rat King, man. The Rat King's the shit, man.
Yeah, he's the best one, man.
Theo Von, baby. He's like, I don't know. He said, I don't know nothing about white privilege. He goes, rich white people around me had 2 tank tops on, no sweater in the wintertime. he's like, I wore 2 tank tops. I didn't have no money. I didn't have sweater money, dog. I didn't have sweater money, dog.
When he tells the story about riding a bike and his two black friends would jump on the back and they called it the N bus.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, the N bus is coming through, and they would jump on his bike to ride to school. That and when he talks about, he's like, there was a rumor in school that I had Down syndrome, but I beat it. He's like, yeah, there's a rumor that went around I had Down syndrome, but I beat it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think I get the most enjoyment out of that stuff. That and comedy and YouTube podcasts, comedy, YouTube, and Yellowstone. That's pretty much that's what my life is right now. And video games. It's cold out. I've been playing a lot of video games. I'm thinking about starting a Twitch channel, just playing video games on it, just to piss people off.
Why not? Go for it.
Yeah.
I mean, good at it. Go for it.
Play some DC Universe Online, some Destiny, some Battlefield 2045, 42, whatever the fuck it is.
Video games in like, I don't know, 8-9 months.
I just got back. It's been about 9 months for me. I usually play from like around December till like maybe March around there. Sometimes it all depends. Like this year I didn't really get to, man. I got super busy again really quick. But I play DC Universe. I play Battlefield 2042, that new one. I got Destiny 2. Shit like that. That's what I play. I play a lot of DC Universe, though. I've been playing DC Universe for like 11 years or something. I've been playing that a really long time. Now, Flapjack City is a dude I met from DC Universe Online. Michael Shane Pritchard, the dude that we had on the podcast, I was in his wedding. I met him on DC Universe Online. I've got friends I've had for a decade because of that game. Like good buddies like Mark, like dudes I talk to, on a regular basis. So I've never had I had an Xbox. Luke actually bought me an Xbox One. Luke the window cleaner bought me an Xbox One for my birthday one year, and it's sitting in the closet. I don't play it now. If he's like, hey, let's play Xbox, I'd plug it in and update it and play with him, but. I played with him and Rihanna. We played Call of Duty a couple of times, and it was fun. We had a good time.
Yeah, I played World War II a lot on Call of Duty, and I played NHL 20 a lot. Like, I play all the NHL games. Like,
Hockey Kid.
What I do in the wintertime, man. And I play Hockey Kid.
Hockey Kid. Like, I got a buddy that plays that FIFA like a motherfucker. I just can't do it, bro.
Dude,
I like watching soccer, though.
When you get five guys in hockey, when you get 5 or 6 guys to play, like all of you play, like I play lefty, that's what I play. And when you have a whole team playing a bunch of fucking Canadian pricks, it's my favorite. They're swearing at you in fucking French. Dude, getting all sorts of pissed off, and you're like, dude, that's fine, but I like fucking leveled you like 9 times.
Right.
So keep coming down the right side and see what happens.
I used to be really good at first person shooters. I mean, like I used to be real good at it. And now I can't. I'm fucking terrible. I bought that new Battlefield. I was like, I'm going to get on here. I was getting fucking wrecked. To the point where it was almost not fun. I was like, man, these kids are fucking me up, dude.
Dude, you play a lot of the fucking spammers, though.
Oh, the kids are so good. Like Uriah would fuck me up on that game. I just, you know what I mean? He'd kick my ass. My daughter Elena, she's dog water on video games though. That's the word kids use now, dog water.
What's that mean?
That she's not good, yeah.
Yeah.
League of Legends, man, I've heard of that before, yeah. I'm a DC guy, man.
Yeah, fair enough, man. It's way better anyways, so. No, man, I used to run a 2.2 like kill death ratio on fucking Call of Duty, and now if I played I'd be like 0.5 probably. Like I'd get smoked at this point. Trying to play now?
Yeah, I don't I'm not good at it anymore. I just can't see there's a lot of gamers in this chat, man. 9,000 hours of Dota 2. 2042 is cross-platform, that is correct. Yep,
There's a
that is
lot
correct.
of cross-platform games now, which is kind of awesome.
It's the way it should be, man. That's the way it should be. Because I tell you what, Xbox fucking blows cock, man. That's the worst gaming system in the history of the fucking universe. I hate that. I fucking hate that Xbox. It took me like a full hour to figure out how to get in a fucking chat. Turn the motherfucking Xbox on to get in a fucking chat with Luke and I don't know if they could be any more frustrated with me. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, I'm fucking a retard, but this don't work like my PlayStation does. On my PlayStation, you send me a fucking invite, I just click it and join. I ain't gotta do all this goofy fucking shit. You know what I mean?
No, it's PlayStation fucked up. Like I was on 1 and 2, and Xbox 360 was so much better than PlayStation 3. Was so, like if you gamed like. Xbox 360 was way better.
No, I still have my PlayStation 3. My PlayStation 3 still works. The original one I got. My very first PlayStation 3 still works. So miss me with your Red Ring of Death, you fucking homo.
Dude, no. I still have the same Xbox 360 I bought in like 2008, 9, some shit like that.
Jersey, I don't know. What do you... Jersey, you got a PlayStation or an Xbox, dude? Me and Seth are PlayStation friends.
We are. Dingbat 84. What's up, dudes?
I'm gonna play chess, huh? I'll play chess with you anytime you'd like. If you're trying to be fucking smarky right now. Smirky. I know how you like to be, Chris Virgin. Trying to be snarky.
Playing chess. Yeah, that's what you do. Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but it's getting cold where I'm at, and it's kind of shitty. You know what I mean? You know what I did today? You know what I did today? I did the insides of all the restaurants because I didn't want to stand outside in the cold.
You don't want to be outside. Everything looks good out there.
No, dude, it was cold
Jersey,
today.
you need to send me your PlayStation ID, huh?
How cold is it now? 50s, 40s?
No, it's in the It was in the 20s all day today.
Ooh, that's rough.
I just got my son one, Jersey. Luckily, thankfully.
No, today's high here was 39 today.
I was the same.
It was like 35 to 39.
I'm the same way, KD. I grew up when the systems like the Nintendo was the fucking thing when it came out. I had an Atari, and then the Nintendo came out. My grandparents bought me a Nintendo. My grandma and Grandpa Walton bought me a Nintendo for Christmas. It's fucking dope. And then the PlayStation came out. So I grew up with video games, you know what I mean? And when you live in Ohio, what the fuck are you going to do in Ohio? It's fucking goddamn ball. People don't get it. Now, if I lived in Florida or I lived in California or Texas or Arizona, I would probably not ever touch a video game. But being that I live in fucking Ohio and it's like 10 feet of snow.
You can't do much outside.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do,
Well,
man?
it's not really like you live in Ohio. You need to specify. I live 10 minutes from the Canadian border.
Yeah, that's what I mean to say. The frozen tundra.
Way different.
Yeah, it's way different.
Columbus to where you live is like what?
Yeah.
Half a snow difference.
Me and Josh Schoaf, we live on the lake, and it's just different. It's different than being in southern Ohio. The northern part of Ohio, about 50 miles in, is fucking the Arctic Circle. It's fucked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. It's from like first week in December till like first week in March. Like that's what you do. You play video games.
There's not a lot to do.
It's fucking dark.
I mean, we go sledding, we build snowmen and shit like that. But I don't know if you guys have ever had frostbite before or the beginnings of frostbite, but it's not fun.
It burns, right?
It burns like red hot fire.
Yeah, that's when you know you're in trouble. When your foot gets real hot, you're like, oh shit, I need to go inside real.
So how do you fix? Do you cool it down, or like?
No, you take anything that's like wet off of your feet and just let it air out.
Yeah.
You know, go inside, let it air out, and see what happens. It's not often. I mean, like I don't live in Canada, but like there's a few times where I've been out for too long, and I'm like, I don't know, it's been like 10 degrees, and my foot is fucking numb and on fire. Like I should probably like take a break.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's like once every other year that happens to me, where I'm like, oh shit, I might have frostbite on my feet today. You know what I mean? Like you get a bunch of shit you're doing and you don't realize your foot getting numb, and it's like fire hot, and you're like, Oh no, I'm in trouble.
It doesn't
Isn't
really
good.
burn. It doesn't really burn until you take a shower, and then like hot water gets on, and then it fucking burns.
Yeah, you look down at your feet and they're like flaming red.
Yeah,
They look like a pack
yeah,
of Marlboros. You're like, oh god. I'm
Hey
in trouble.
Josh, hey Jersey, I've had that PlayStation name for fucking since PSN came out, bro. So it's hard for me to change mine. You can't. If I could change it, I would, but I can't. Seth knows my fucking PlayStation name is fucking terrible.
Dude, I haven't been on there. The last game I played a shit out of was like Far Cry, the primordial one.
I thought you played hockey NHL 20
No,
though.
oh, well, I'm saying like that I played a lot of. Like, so I played like 2020. I'm saying like the last game that wasn't like a multiplayer game where I would just go on and play this game was Far Cry. I can't remember which Far Cry it was. It was like
I do.
Stone
Bosh
Age.
Boy. Yeah.
Right?
I'm sorry, I'm answering questions. I know what a boat tail is, a boat tail Buick. If you want to watch something super fucking dope on YouTube, go and subscribe to Vice Grip Garage. That is the best YouTube channel on YouTube right now. The very best. Derek is the fucking shit. I wish Mark would watch that.
What is that?
Vice Grip Garage. You would absolutely love
I'll
that.
write it down right now.
Play the shit out of it.
You would absolutely love the shit out of that guy's channel.
It's on YouTube?
Yeah, for free. It's called Vice Grip Garage.
Check it out.
What he does is he goes on the internet and he buys cars
Yeah.
that have been sitting in a junkyard or fucking in somebody's backyard, haven't started in 20 fucking years, and he goes there, gets them, run them, and drives them fucking home, dude. It's the fucking best shit.
Really?
Dude, it is fucking excellent, dude.
I'll look at it.
Absolutely. It is the best shit. It has inspired me to go fucking and get a fucking, I want to do one. I would love to do that. I want to get an old junk fuck, and what he does is he doesn't get them and like lipstick and rouge them and replace on everything. He fucking gets them running, shines the fucking paint up, makes them mechanically sound, and drives. He's got this big white Cadillac he calls Betty White. It's got some rust holes in it, but it's fucking, he don't care. It's fucking totally fucking badass, dude. Totally badass. Badass.
Yeah.
And the shit he says, he goes, he's like, this thing is hotter than Shania Twain in jogging pants. Dude's fucking hilarious. I'm telling you, will love him. You will love him. Everybody I've turned on to Vice Grip Garage hits me up later like, dude, I can't stop watching this shit. I was like, I'm telling you, man, his fucking content is excellent, dude. Excellent.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, like Wash Boy said, he said he does it for real. It's not like
not staged like on TV.
Yeah, it's not like any other YouTube channel. There's a lot of guys that do it too, but this guy is legit.
Yeah.
Like he goes and buys, he'll fly in or have his wife drive or whatever, and he flies in, he'll go to Harbor Freight, buy a Harbor Freight toolkit, and fucking get the car running, man. It's fucking great. It's fucking great, dude. He saves on everything, man. He bleep bloops everything too, man. I'm telling you, you'll love it.
I'll tell you, about 5 years ago, I found a truck on Facebook Marketplace, right?
Uh-huh.
It was a 1977 crew cab, which is a 4-door long bed, F350 two-wheel drive Ford, right? It was sitting up there for like $2,300 in Texas. I call my brother, and I'm like, hey, dude, how far is this from you? And he goes, it's about an hour away. I go, do you mind go checking on this truck? Bring money and secure the truck if it's what he says it is in the ad. Dude, my brother went out there and gave the guy the money. He sent me pictures of it. You want it? Yeah. Boom. He had it towed to his house because my brother had a farm at that time. Towed to the house. And coincidentally, I was going up there 3 weeks later for my brother's promotion, right? So I started looking into how much it's going to cost to get it from Texas to Florida on U-Ship, and it goes out for bid. It's pretty cool. So if it didn't run, right, which the thing sat for 18 years in a farm field, 18 years this truck hadn't been moved. It had briars growing through the whole thing, but I knew the bones were good. So it was $500 more if it didn't run, meaning they have to drag it up onto the transport truck, right?
Mm.
So we get to Texas. My brother goes to his wife. I'll bet you $100 right now within 2 hours Mark has that truck running. She's like, there's no fucking way that thing is running. So I figured in my head, if it's 500 more, right, to tow it because it doesn't run, I'm willing to spend $500 to make it run. So we went to like 3 different auto parts stores. I bought a carburetor, an ignition system, some plug wires, some spark plugs, some fresh fuel, a little marine boat tank, because I knew the fuel tanks are the first things that go on.
You did exactly what he does.
Yeah,
He does the same exact thing.
I literally, because usually when something's sitting in the junkyard, you have to it wasn't in a junkyard, it was in the field. Usually when something's parked, it's got an engine issue or a transmission issue or a rear end issue where it can't move. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, everything looked sound. We put transmission fluid in and put a carburetor on it. I'm not lying to you. That thing fired up in 2 hours. I had it driving around his property, right? It had all the bleeder screws broke off on the brakes. They were so rusted. But we got the brakes bled out and was able to start. We're able to stop. Saved me $500. I left all the tools on the floor of the truck, and it showed up on transport 3 weeks later. You know, it's fun. See, to me, that's a challenge. I'm like, I'm going to challenge myself because who knows what's going on with this. And so what's the worst? It cost me $500 and then $500 extra to tow it. But at least I know what I got coming to me, you know, because I won't sleep. I'll be like obsessed.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, and you're going to put the money into it anyway, so why not, you know?
Exactly.
Who cares?
Yeah, you're at that point. You might as well just put the money that you're getting the value out of the $500 than just dragging it up the fucking trailer.
Right.
Yeah. This dude will take a fucking engine that's seized up, pour some shit down the fucking cylinder heads, fucking get her turning, and then fucking pump all that shit out of it and start it up and drive it fucking home. Like 600-700 miles. Fucking
He'll put a
crazy.
big breaker bar on the front of it and get it broke
it's
free.
Fucking
and
great. I'm telling you, man. You gotta watch it. You'll love it, dude.
Yeah, I will.
And he's funny too. The good thing about it is he's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Guy's hilarious as fuck.
Yeah, I love shit like that. You know.
We need to get a fucking guest on here, man, before Christmas, man, because, I mean, we're going to be taking off for a while after Christmas, so it'd be nice to
Why don't we just do a 3-way vote here and a vote on the chat? Everybody on the chat right now, vote for who you want to come on.
Yeah, but if we do that and then we can't get them come on, well, then what do we do? You know what I mean? Like, we've been trying to get Noah Peterson's. Like, I want to come on in December.
Dude,
you know how long it's been?
If we get a list of 3 names, we'll get 1 out of the 3.
True.
I'm going to go first and say, as much as I want Noah Peterson on here, I want Eddie. I want Eddie Stewart back.
Yeah, I'd like to have Eddie Stewart back too. That's my vote.
Yeah.
I want Steve-O on.
Steve-O is always.
Steve-O can't come on until like fucking spring.
Really?
Yeah, we've already discussed it. He bowls on Wednesday nights.
Man, take a night off. Come hang out.
Yeah, he's like I'm in a bowling league. I'm like, what? He's like, I'm in a bowling league, and it doesn't end till March. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, dude, when we come back in January when work's slow, let's do it on Thursday night. Have him on, or Tuesday night. Fuck it. Who cares?
Yeah, we'll change the date for him.
If you're a Patreon member, make sure you go and download the Patreon app, because starting in 2022, they're changing everything. To where now I'm going to be able to upload video I won't have to do like a YouTube link or none of that shit. I'll be able to do content created inside of the app. So that's like I'm going to be able to really utilize that, because that's really what holds me back on Patreon, is that the fucking links are sometimes dead, because I know I've shared them in Patreon before and people are like, I can't click through, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
I'm going to start once that, because Patreon's made a bunch of changes. So
they're good.
Yeah.
Good changes for the good, right?
Changes for the good. It's going to be, the Patreon's really going to take off. I'm going to be doing a bunch of cool shit on fucking Patreon. Nice. So, nice. Tim.
Yeah. Patty's welcome. I would like to have Patty on.
Yeah.
I don't know if she would come on, but
Mario, I'd be okay with Mario too. I'd like to get a couple of guests in before we take a break. You know, because not for nothing, but I just need to recharge my batteries a little bit. Yeah, I need to step away a little bit. We step away every year. It's just good for me to do that. And then I can come back and go at it. You know what I mean? I'd even entertain a different fucking, maybe doing a little bit more too in the wintertime. I mean, like I said, that's what I'm looking forward to when Patreon fucking makes their changes, which are supposed to be at the beginning of 2022 in January. They're supposed to really start changing some shit. So I'll be able to do some more shit on there. I think I'm going to start doing a Patreon only podcast, even if it's just me. So either way, I mean, maybe occasionally I could get people to come on with me. Maybe if
why don't we do this?
Mark's not busy or Seth's not busy.
Why don't we do like the Wednesday night normal podcast, and then let's just say twice a month do something Thursday for Patreon only. I would be here for that if you wanted.
Yeah.
Right.
Do like an hour? Like do an hour?
Yeah, an hour. And maybe a guest for 20 minutes.
Well, I'm thinking, this is what I was thinking a pre-recorded show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Come
what I
on.
mean? Yeah, something.
Yeah,
No, just the three of us get on, do a podcast. And the Patreon members, I would have them like pick the show topic, and we just do it. We just wax poetic for an hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
either way, we do a lot of talking. We can do that, but we never do it. But it's just really difficult with the way Patreon is fucking formatted to do anything on there. It's rough. So
Yeah.
Joe Hardy or Ron. I would, either one of them could come on.
Perry Tate, I'd have Perry Tate on too.
Perry Tate wouldn't show up if you paid him.
I would put Perry Tate on this podcast. If Perry Tate reached out to me and said, "I want to come on the show," I would have him on the show.
No, that's fine. If we had Ron on, I would definitely have something to say to that fucking fat fuck. I'll tell you right now, like, he's not getting off easy if he comes on here. Like, it's just.
What did Ron do?
What TJ did to Jay Camaro is what I would do to Ron. I
just had to keep it 100 with Jay, man. I just had to keep it 100, man.
I'm saying, like, if Ron came on and there was pleasantries, I'd be like, listen, you're a fucking fat dick. So tell me more about all the parking garages you fucking sell.
We need a fourth head to this dragon. Why do we need 4 people? I mean, not for nothing, but that's really insulting to me.
I don't think we need a fourth head to the dragon. I think the fourth was always, at the time it was fine, and Tim was a good fit. Tim was relatively quiet on the podcast, but it was something to bounce others off, and that's why we have guest hosts. Anyone who wants to show up and sit in on the podcast can be a guest host.
I mean, I can't say that enough. You know what I mean? We've said it a dozen times,
Yeah.
Listen, Tim made a decision to not be on the show anymore. That's on Tim.
Yeah.
And it's gotten to the point where it's an old conversation. It's an old conversation at this point. TJ has clarified. Mark has clarified. I haven't said anything. Tim has made a decision not to be on the show anymore.
Yep.
So, fuck it. Why the hell are we still talking about it? Tim wanted to come back on the show. Would anyone have a fucking problem? No. Tim has decided not to be on here.
Right.
So, it's...
And I don't like talking about it because I don't want to disparage anyone. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that with Tim. I don't know if anybody's seen what was put on Facebook that was directed at me a few weeks ago. I don't feel like I've ever done anything wrong in this situation, and I've tried to be as diplomatic and as nice as I possibly can without letting out dirt and being negative and shit like that, because I ain't got no venom from the guy or anything like that. But to get the constant questions about it all the time, it gets old after a while. This is not a decision that I made. I didn't was like, oh, well, you can't, you know what I mean? You're not allowed. That's not You know what I mean? That's not the way it went down. It's not the way it went down at all. I did not.
No, Tim just to be not on the show anymore. He chose not to be on the show anymore. And if anyone has another question about that, I would suggest strongly to reach out to Tim because we have no more information for you.
That's all. We don't know. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm getting sick about people asking about it. The thing is Tim has decided to step away. If you have questions, go to Tim. He can give you an answer.
Right.
And that's
we've got no ill will whatsoever towards Tim whatsoever. None.
No.
None.
I love him.
Yeah.
Well, Tim came and went like 3 times anyway.
Yeah, this is not the first time this has happened. So
yeah, and it's fine. You know what?
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
I have no ill will, and whatever the reason was, we heard a couple rumors, and they're probably nothing more than rumors, and I'm fine with that. Leave it alone.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'd rather not. Yeah, I'd rather not. I'd rather not discuss it every time. You know, it don't need to be brought up all the time because, again, like I said, it wasn't a decision that I made myself. It was just shit happened. You guys all see how we are towards the 4 of us, how we are towards each other on here. We're like that behind the scenes as well. No, there was no it's just not. It's not like that.
There was no argument. There was no drama. There was none of that. It just went away, and that's it. That was his decision, not ours. Mm-hmm. And
the answer is, if you'd like a 4th, contact us now, and we will have one next week.
Yeah, so there you go.
Fucking show up.
Yeah. Just show up. Yeah, what you gotta do is show up. We're Mark and I, and now Seth. We're dedicated to this. I mean, I think especially Mark and I have definitely proven that. I mean, we did shows for a fucking year straight, just me and him with like fucking 8 people watching. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I'm not, I'm not trying to, like I said, this started out one thing and it turned into another. When I was asked to be a part of Outlaw Window Cleaner, the very first thing I said is, I want to do a podcast. Do you guys want to do it with me? And they were like, yeah. And then it went from me and Tim and Josh to me and Josh. Then me and Tim and sometimes Josh. And then me and Mark for a long time. And then Tim came back. And then Tim left. And then we got Seth to come on. You know what I mean? So
Seth was just a good fit. He just fit in like a glove. I mean, we know when someone's going to be... It's not acceptable. Someone's going to be a good fit just because nothing changes and they show up and add to it. That's all we want.
Right.
We don't need any comedians. We don't need any fucking know-it-alls.
Right.
We don't need anything like that. We just want...
Seth was he was a trial basis too. That's the way that started out. Seth will tell you that. We were like, well, we'll have you on and we'll see how it goes. And then after 2 shows, me and Mark were like, man, you just got to come in and...
The tribe has spoken.
Yep, and Fernando's right. And what a lot of new guys don't know is this podcast was twice a fucking week. For 2 years, it was twice a week. We did a show on Wednesday night and Sunday night.
Yep.
Sunday night. Yeah. You guys did that.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I remember I came on, I think, at the tail end of that.
Yeah. So there's so just so everybody's aware, there's no ill will. I just don't like answering questions about it anymore. Like I said...
Well, there are no more answers.
Yeah,
you've heard everything that there is to know about it. We know as much as you do.
Yeah.
And you know what? Tim's moved on. God bless him. Let him enjoy his family and keep washing windows. And you know what?
Kicking ass.
Exactly. And like, if you have questions, he has Outlaw Window Cleaner page. Mm-hmm. Go on there and ask him. I'd actually be interested to know. Like, you know what I mean? At this point, I'd be interested to know.
I
don't think that's a slight against him to like want to know that. Like, maybe he just needs time.
Well, I would just say it like this. I think what you're trying to say is after the couple of years of him being on, you kind of feel like he owes a little bit of an explanation, right? I believe that out of loyalty. But if it's not open for discussion and he doesn't want to talk about it, I respect that too.
Yeah.
He's moved on.
Exactly.
The reason why I don't like talking about it is because if I talk about it, if I share my feelings on the issues, it seems like it turns into something else. Like what happened on like
bully when you did nothing.
Yeah.
And that's the part that's annoying for me. And I have to say this, like TJ's plenty capable of standing up for himself, as everyone knows in this group. But I will tell you right now, the perception that like the reason Tim's not on is because of TJ is an absolute bullshit reason.
Yeah,
and
no. Well, that's not fair.
it's not fair.
No, it's not fair at all.
Yeah.
And that makes it sound like Tim's like a child. He's not.
Yeah, he's a full grown man.
Who made a decision to do something else. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I just say this. Let's just close this out by saying this. Of the 18, 20, 30 people that watch religiously, we thank you for showing.
Mm-hmm.
If you ask about this again, we're not even going to acknowledge it.
Yeah.
And until Tim chooses to or not to either come on or communicate with one of us the exact situation, okay, we don't need the fucking bullshit associated with it. You know what I'm saying? We all wish Tim well. It's,
I'd love to have Fernando as a guest. Yeah, and we still wish Tim well. I mean, I'm not like, fuck Tim and you never heard me say that. I didn't get on Facebook and say that guys that use fucking Unger tools are janitors. You know what I mean? He did that, not me. You know what I mean? He's the one that came at my neck for whatever reason. I don't know.
Yeah, no, there's been cheap shots thrown around, and like I haven't said anything, Mark hasn't said anything, but at the same point in time, this question keeps persisting, and it's really annoying because you have no idea what's actually going on.
Yeah.
If Tim wants to, say his piece, he can say his piece.
Yeah.
If not, asking us is not,
asking us isn't fair to Tim. Asking us isn't fair to Tim because we don't. You know what I mean? Tim has his own personal reasons for not doing this.
Exactly.
Fernando, I'd love to have you on, man. You've been watching the show for years, man. But yeah, I've got no ill will towards Tim. You know what I mean? None whatsoever. I'm not mad at Tim. None of that stuff. He just has his own personal reasons for not being on. He's got his own thing going on. You know what I mean? That's all. So he's got shit that he would rather put his time into than this, and I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? And that's it, and that's all. So, I just, because I'm the mouthpiece, I'm the loud one, I'm the one that says shit that probably shouldn't be said a lot, and I'm kind of combative. I think people kind of think that maybe I'm like a little, like a fucking domineering, and I'm not that way at all. I'm really fucking, these guys, I'm super chill with this podcast.
Yep.
No, and
super chill. I've tried to get I've tried to get Schaff on here a couple times. He's like, hey man, tomorrow morning I'm gonna call you and let you know which day I can do it. And I ain't heard from him in 2 fucking weeks.
Who's that?
Shof.
He's a busy man though. He's a
Shof.
like that.
Shof.
He's doing
that motherfucker. He always does it. He's like, dude, I'll call you tomorrow. I'll talk to him for a month.
Yeah. I'll be holding my breath.
Yeah.
Decade from now, he'll be on in a decade. So,
I would love that. We'll get Joe. I mean, he'll be on again. Josh will be on again. He wants to be. He's a busy dude.
I love that guy.
He's got 3 little ones, man. He's not got like teenagers. He got little ones. You know what I mean? He got little fellers. So.
Well, I think the oldest is a teenager, but barely, right?
I think 13, 12 or 13, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
like right on the cusp of. Man, he's a busy guy. You know what I mean? He's always trying to do something. If you hear Show talk for 10 minutes, you can hear that he's got 8,000 business ideas.
Yeah.
It just is he's that kind of guy. He's built that way.
Anyone that wants to come on the podcast next week, the first person that sends me a fucking message saying they can do it at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next Wednesday will be on. What happened to the Discord? Is that dead now? No, it's still there. I just, Comment, say something. You know what I mean? What are we? Yeah, that's for you guys. That's for the Patreon members. You know what I mean? That's not. What are we? Fucking clown shoes? You know what I mean? What am I? Got a big fucking rubber nose on? What am I? A chicken on a fucking hot plate? Dance! What the fuck you want me to do, guy?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Comment on there. If you're on the Discord,
say
something.
Yeah, if you're on Discord, if you say something, I'll reply. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Yeah. Hey, what's going on, guys? What's up, bro? You know what I mean? Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, dude.
But I do have to make one more statement.
Okay.
Because the Tim thing does bother me. And I have to say this for a reason. TJ gets so much unnecessary shit. Like, I've been watching for maybe the past 2 months, like, where's Tim? Why don't you ask Tim? Stop asking TJ. And they're like, that's my last point, but like that shit, like everyone's like, oh, like TJ, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nah, that's not the fucking way it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, you know what it is? It's almost like as if there's this big giant behind the scenes drama.
Nah.
I hate to tell you guys, this is what it is right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This is the first I've talked to Mark since the podcast last week.
Yeah, I mean, I just been
no, I mean, the only thing me and Mark say to each other is with our buttholes. That's the only thing.
Exactly.
We just fart. You know what I mean? And me and Seth fucking trade fucking TikToks back and forth. That's,
you know. Dude, yeah. You know what I mean? We're all busy. We're all trying to do our thing. It's like no one's sitting around being like, "How can we get somebody off the podcast?" That's not what we're into.
If the if the Discord, if you're trying to, Mr. Awesome Guy, if you're trying to get into, I mean, that link only lasts a certain amount of time. So if you can't get into the Discord, all you gotta do is let me know, and I'll send you a Discord link. Just private message me, and I'll send you a link.
We should have that guy on just because of his screen name, Mr. Awesome Guy Black.
Yeah.
You should come on the podcast just because I like your name so much. That's creative.
Yeah, but I just, you know, I just don't want people to think that there's some kind of nefarious scheme in the background going on. You know what I mean? It's not that way at all. It's not that way at all. If that was the case, I wouldn't have had Seth call him and be like, "Hey man, can you find out why he's mad at us?" You know what I mean? Because me and Mark are the fucking assholes all the time. You know what I mean? I'm just, you know, like,
right.
We'll send the liberal fucking cockknocker fucking Seth Byers in there, fucking Captain Vaccination over here. The vaccine boy.
Dude, fucking I'm like the Simpsons, like three-eyed fish at this point.
Right. Yeah, now you're wondering why she's not pregnant with that glow-in-the-dark semen you got going on.
At least we can find it in the dark.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We might just, I might just fucking hire fucking Jersey to do the show. Just, you know what I mean? Have Jersey sit on there. He might as well do all the podcasts. Hey guys, what's up?
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys?
I need some air quotes.
Yeah.
Air quotes.
What's up, guys? How you doing, guys? We should. We do need to talk. I need to talk to you guys about something for Jersey. So I was gonna call him after the show, but he's probably fucking doing gay shit.
Probably rehearsing for the next boy band he's gonna get thrown out of.
So you guys, we'll be finishing up the Patreon gifts this week. They should get them for Christmas. Probably gonna do another. Probably gonna send you guys another koozie. And I think I've got something in the works. For the Patreon members with the under 0 degree, I've got some things in the works. For Patreon members, that's coming up soon. I just got to make sure that what I want to do is feasible and it works good and it looks good. And if it works and looks good, all the Patreon members are going to get a handle from me. Hard body, guys. $10 and above. I gotta make that fucking clear. $10 and above. But yeah, you'll get I'm working on something. We'll see how it works out. Once I get my handle back from this dude, if it works the way and it looks good, I'm gonna do a whole. I think I'm gonna get like 20 of them. I'm gonna have them done up real nice. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. And I don't know. I mean, it could be something. It's gonna. What I want is something unique that can be used, and what I'm doing to it won't fade away. That's what I'm looking to do. So we'll see how it works. Yeah, so we'll see how it works. When I get mine, I'm going to use mine for a while, and we'll see how it works. And if it works good, I'm going to do a bunch of them. But John Sacco did almost fucking die on the podcast. That dude's a fucking... John Sacco's a pussy, dude.
Dude, might be my favorite guy on the podcast ever. As a fourth member, I fucking love John Sacco. Yeah, that guy,
John Sacco,
he turned whiter than me during that friendship show. My favorite thing. Like everyone here sitting fine, and the one Hispanic dude's like, I might fucking die.
I gotta get up. I gotta get up.
Like, dude, he was
John. You can come on anytime you want, Jan. Jan, you're welcome anytime, dude.
I love that guy.
Any dude that takes the time out to come and see me and hang out with me in person is straight up G and a brother. That's it.
Who's Sacco?
Yeah.
And what I've heard, that guy is like the most, like, you guys
salt of the earth.
I can't wait to meet him.
Dude, he
salt
is
of the earth.
One of the most genuine. I talk to him a couple times a week here and there. I always have questions for him and him for me. He's a genuine. He is
salt of the earth.
Genuine dude.
Salt of the earth. Great guy. Great guy.
Like, I need to get his phone number because I'm doing a trailer build and I need some help.
Yeah.
I'm doing it over the winter, but I don't have Facebook anymore. But I guarantee if I was like, oh, Sacco, I need help, he'd call me.
For sure.
Yeah, he will.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So, I'm in.
Yeah, we will see you guys next week with someone. We don't know who, but someone will be on the show. If you guys want to become a Patreon member, go to www.patreon.com/Squeegee Life. $10 and above get you some cool ass fucking perks. So go check that out. And $1 works too. I mean, shit, dollars is cool. You get you a card and shit. All the cards I got all the cards. I'm just sending it all out at once. So I don't want people to get all fucking, well, I ain't got my card yet. You'll fucking get it. Even the guys that only subscribe long enough, a week. One guy paid $1 just to get a card and then canceled his payment right afterwards. Which is cool. It's whatever. I'll you know what I mean? The cards are worth more than a fucking dollar. They're fucking expensive as fuck. But whatever. I'm making all the dough off of that shit. That fucking Patreon, man. I'm fucking gonna retire window cleaning here soon. Patreon, motherfucker.
Well, it's Seth's turn to buy the 3.